Time to get your pet questions answered live.
The number to call is 608-270-9933. We have 3 lines open if you have a question for Dr. Carrie Donahue from Full Circle Holistic Veterinary Care. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you.
You too.
We're just celebrating the beauty of Easter lilies, but if you have a cat,
right,
you shouldn't probably have one.
You really should not have a lily in the house if you have a cat because they're very toxic to cats. Any part of the lily, the flowers, the stem, the leaves, even if they're in water and the cat drinks the water, that can be toxic, causes kidney failure, and unfortunately it can be fatal, so it is an emergency. If you have a cat that might have been exposed to a lily, calling the emergency clinic.
I mean, you could put them up on the shelf, but the cats, you know, they get everywhere.
They get up there.
Don't know.
Yeah. So,
That's
good advice.
Very good to know, yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the phones, and we'll start with Janet in Reeseville. Hi, Janet. What's your question?
I need to know, my husband and I have a Shih Tzu. She's going to be 11 years old, and she's been very naughty. We could leave her outside, and half hour later, she wets on the carpet.
Mark, can you help with this question?
Right?
Shih Tzu owner? Yeah, they're stubborn.
Yes,
they're a stubborn breed.
Stubborn.
She is.
And sometimes you just don't know why they might start to do something like that, if it is a behavioral thing strictly, or if it's the sign of a medical issue. So if it is urination in an inappropriate place, the place to start, I would say, is checking a urine sample with your veterinarian and just making sure that there's no issue, that there is nothing wrong.
So she's outside for a half hour and doesn't pee and comes in the house and pees.
Yeah.
Get some pads, too.
Right?
That helps.
Yep.
Let's go to Ann in Sun Prairie. Hi, Ann. What's your question?
Yes, I have a Shih Tzu Bichon, and I want to know if there's anything you can do medically for their tear staining. I've used that wash all the time.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, not really a whole lot that you can do besides what you have been doing and keeping that clean and washing. That when the eyes start to tear, once it reaches the air and interacts with the bacteria, then it turns that dark color. One thing that I have had a little bit of success with is using probiotics.
Oh.
So adding probiotics in with the food, and then that kind of changes the flora of the tears that are coming out. So that might make a difference.
And just put it right in the food.
Right in with the
It's a
food.
little powder. I've tried that, too.
Okay.
It's Shih Tzu owner. All right, thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling.
We're going to go to John in Columbus. Hi, John. What's your question? John, you there?
What line are you on? Yeah, there you go.
John.
I have a cat that has a UTI infection.
Okay, yeah. You know, in talking to your veterinarian about getting treatment for that, if it is an infection, your cat probably needs antibiotics. The nice thing as far as antibiotics go, there is an injectable that can be given that's used a lot for urinary tract infections. So that might be something to look into.
And it's pretty common with cats.
It is common with cats. Infections, even just inflammation, crystals, stones, all of those things that can affect them.
All right.
All right, let's go to Kate in Madison. Hi, Kate. What's your question?
Hi, I have a long-haired cat, and sometimes when I brush her, it seems like she has dandruff. And I'm wondering if there's anything I can add to her food that might prevent that.
Yeah, absolutely. I usually recommend adding in a fish oil supplement or an omega-3 fatty acid. And you can find those easily through Chewy.com, through your pet store, or even through your veterinarian to find a fish oil that you can give to your cat. And that really makes a difference with the dry skin. Of course, coming out of winter, it's really dry anyway, so a lot of cats are showing that just because.
So human fish oil may be not appropriate. Catfish oil.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, just so you can get the appropriate dosing.
Okay. All right. All right, let's go to Steve in Stoughton. Hi, Steve. What's your question?
Hi, Mark. Hi, Dr. Carrie. We have a kitty here. She was feral, and she likes to spend time with us. But when it comes to getting her in a pet carrier, we can't do it. She is just she hides. We won't see her for a day or so.
She knows.
Seems to know.
She knows, yeah. They always know.
I know. They always know, and you probably tried many different things, putting her favorite food or something that's really tasty in there for her, just leaving it out all the time so your cat gets used to it being around, and just making it as nice of a space as you can, but maybe even trying a different carrier. Just take that one away and try something else, and it might be a little bit easier. They make many different kinds now with kind of like backpacks and different openings that are a lot easier to get cats into.
So yeah, Matt, that's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
She knows that one.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you all for calling. Carrie, thank you.
Great to see you, Carrie.
We'll see you next month.
Okay, sounds good.
Well,